The Air Force Small Business Innovation Research Program has funded many critical and commercially successful technologies. This is the story of one of them. Helicopters and light planes play a vital role in military missions, search and rescue, as well as medical emergencies. Historically, smaller aircraft have been more prone to accidents than larger aircraft. But recently, accident rates have fallen dramatically, due in part to technologies developed under the Air Force Small Business Innovation Research Program. In 2007, the Air Force was looking for a helmet-style head orientation sensing system that could improve situational awareness and safety for ground crews.
So our business is focused in off-road rugged equipment, and that's both airborne and terrestrial equipment. And for this SBIR, it made us a very good fit.
In 2008, David Batchelor's company, Appareo, won an Air Force SBIR award to tackle the challenge.
An aircraft carrier deck is an environment with a very high electromagnetic field. And for us, the challenge was designing an electronic solution that was robust and could track the position of a person's head in an open space in a high field strength environment.
Appareo developed the helmet-style head orientation sensing system, but in doing so, they recognized ways the technology could be adapted to create a lightweight, economical flight data recorder.
For this SBIR, we created this inertial navigation system, which we commercialized in the miniature black box Vision 1000 flight data recorder.
The black box recorders used in larger aircraft require integration with the aircraft's electronics. This makes using them on smaller aircraft and helicopters prohibitively expensive. The Vision 1000 bypasses the electronics and offers an affordable option for pilots of smaller aircraft.
So the technology here, being able to generate a lot of information about where something is and how it's moving, allows us to get a lot of data about what an aircraft does without touching those flight critical systems. And that was the pivotal piece of this technology that allowed us to deploy inexpensive solutions across a broad spectrum of aircraft.
In addition to situational data, the Vision 1000 has a camera that stores a visual record of the flight. All of this information is stored on a removable drive and can be downloaded to a computer. This makes the Vision 1000 a valuable flight operations risk assessment tool for accident investigators and flight training schools.
As we approach this point, if you look at your head, you're looking outside the cockpit a lot, and you're not glancing back inside enough to see what's happening, and what is happening is that you're climbing in altitude.
By bringing forth very inexpensive, lightweight data acquisition equipment for helicopters, we enabled the changes in rulemaking in the Federal Aviation Administration that required some of this equipment to be on board.
The Vision 1000 black box recorder is not the only product outgrowth developed by Appareo from technologies created under the Air Force SBIR contract.
We've also incorporated software and navigational technology developed in the SBIR into a product we call Stratus. And Stratus is an aviation weather receiver that also provides backup instrumentation to general aviation pilots.
All of the avionics manufacturing is done at their facility in Fargo, North Dakota. The company has expanded from 20 to over 180 employees and now has offices in Arizona and Paris, France. In 2011, Inc. magazine listed Appareo as the #1 fastest growing engineering company in the country. A key factor in that growth was the funding provided by the SBIR program.
I think the SBIR program has the potential to build businesses. I think one of the principal barriers in building a technology-based business is in finding the capital to try something risky enough that it could be interesting in the market, and being able to take a big swing at that. What the SBIR program allows you to do is to take a big swing at something that could be important to the DoD or an element of the Department of Defense. And if you're successful and you're mindful about the elements of that, applying that civilly or applying that commercially, there's really nothing like it in the world.
The U.S. Air Force Small Business Innovation Research Program, funding technologies that grow into new industries. Learn more at www.afsbirsttr.com.